Hello everyone, just wanted to make a quick video guide on Doom's Train. It's Doom Train from Final Fantasy VIII. It is the new boss on patch 7.4 of the EX raid. So, starting with the first attack, he does orbs. If you see 8, that means spread. If you see total 4, that means pairs. So we got spreads. So normally they'll do a mechanic where he'll push you off and then you gotta run to your spot. This gap closes the tank, run to my little corner. I know the next one's going to be pairs, so it's always going to be the vice versa. So if he does pairs first, it's going to be spreads next. If he does the thing we just did now, so forth. This part, when it gets to wind, like the word wind on that mechanic, throw an arm's length and you don't have to worry about getting sucked in. I find that the easiest. Usually use a reprisal here, or you can use Dark Missionary, and that kind of helps out the healers. I couldn't see if the other tank was popping reprisal or not. They were. Okay, cool. So I usually just cast this in case. So this is spread. Yeah, slow down my video play for a little bit just so that I can talk over this because I'm not used to doing a voiceover and like a live reaction to it. A live commentary, would it be? The thing here, what was it? It looks like a spread, so yeah. So I know the next one's gonna be pairs. Also, if you make a macro for this, it does help everybody out. So you can wait for the lasers here and then go, but I just went ahead and just said no. Makes it super easy. Just get to my spot and call it a day. So this is a suck attack, so you need to go behind cover because arm's length is not available, and since the last one was spreads, it's gonna be partners. Whenever you see Unlimited Express, just pop a reprisal. And I didn't use my Dark Missionary there, but try to get a feel for it, because to be safe, you always pop your Dark Missionary there or in reprisal. If the other tank's doing reprisal, then just use Dark Missionary. And for those tank busters, the first one I use a 2-minute cooldown. The second one I use a TBN and Rampart. Third one I just used my 2-minute again. So this part here, if you guys want to make this so much easier on yourself, what you can do is have your raid group save your pots and 2-minute window. Do your 2-minute burst here. I mean, it's not as fun because you're going to be like, oh, I want to do my full rotation opener and stuff. You can do your opener, but delay your second 2-minute till you get to this part. So if you potted, don't pot on your first pull. Wait for pots here, and if everyone does it, you can pretty much get this orb killed by the time this attack goes off. Like, no joke, I've seen it. This group, we kind of just said, fuck it, DPS, big dick energy and stuff. So, yeah, they were going to ham on it, so it wasn't really an issue. But if you guys are struggling with the mechanic, that is one way to actually clear this fight up much faster, is to save your 2-minute rotations after your openers. Delay it to this point and then have everyone pot, and you can actually kill this pretty quickly. I think it's got the same health as a Yan. It's like killing a Yan or giving a cat. So you have all 8 people there. You should go down pretty quick. You don't have to stand in the middle, but I usually just chill there. So after you do intermissions, you're automatically going to get a tank buster. So I usually get into my spot. If you're off tank, go to the right. If you're main tank, go to the left. Ethereal arms. So 2 minutes up, so I'm going to use my 2-minute. And then I'm going to run to the spot where the little stack is. Now this stack everyone has to take. Popping an invuln here is just dumb. So just remember the third hit, run away. You don't have to pop sprint either. You just make sure as soon as he hits that third attack, just make sure you guys are moving. And you don't have to worry about sprinting. Now if you're trying to be greedy and hit a couple of GCDs before, then yeah, you pop sprint. So this is a mechanic called Twister. If you guys played UCOB, there's a lot of it. Or if you've done any of the Bahamut Uncoil raids on Sync, you'll see it. So we stack there and then move to the right. So we know that he's going to do the top attack first and then the bottom lightning. Then you come back down. So this is the new strat. Yeah, since we're doing this. Okay, yeah. So instead of doing the mechanic properly, we're going to cheese it. We have all the range and melees on the top right, and then we have the tanks on the top west or left. Basically, you just mid through it. Think of Spheen's Burden or EX3, and it's not as crazy as that. Just basically make sure you have shields per attack, and it gives you enough to. Gives about 5 to 7 seconds to prepare your next GCD to mid. So basic shields, and everyone's all happy. This is a little bit RNG dependent, so you could actually get 2 up front and hit both parties. If it's really bad RNG, it could be 3. I haven't seen that happen though in any other recordings. So it's usually 2 it hits you and then 2 doesn't hit you. That's the pattern I've seen. So 2 minutes is up. Use my 2-minute cooldown. Divine Veil. Not Divine Veil, Shadow Veil. Shadow Vigil, oh my god. Paladin, Shadow Vigil. So this stack right here, I'm gonna have the main tank do the invuln there, run away. Now, as a tank, if you care about your parse or your DPS, you can stay there with the tank and leave when he does. But I don't know, I just like to make sure I'm up there. Also, he does shirk me there to take some of the aggro off. Oh, not in this one, the other one he does. So this mechanic is fun because you basically all huddle up on this bottom part of the square, and then you move up to the middle, like straightly north, because twisters. Also look at the boss HP; it's down by a lot. So this part right here, seems like everyone got a little confused. I think there were some deaths. Oh yeah. Now, I don't know if that was my fault there, but it could have been my fault by sitting there. But don't forget, guys, you can actually put the AoE there, and a person can stand this. It's not going to kill you, as long as you're not standing in 2. So if you're standing in 1 and only 1, you're fine. And again, there's twisters there that came off. So it's my turn to take the to invuln the tower. So by the time it hits the G, I usually live and dead it. You should probably do it before it hits the G when it says that attack name, but yeah, it worked. So healers were on point. They gave me like a full heal on that one. There are times where you do the invuln and you can still die because Shadow Vigil is usually on cooldown, or your healer's not paying attention enough that you could die because you get like an AoE, or I think that's why I died last time. I think I took aggro, but this one I didn't have an issue with because I'm still second in aggro. So it's nothing to worry about when you take invuln. If you guys don't have a set provoke or enmity, make sure your healer's on. This part here is just up and down. The AoE, I'm just gonna go take it in my corner. Well, I was gonna take it in my corner, but basically that's the idea. Go to my corner. He'll either do a little finger click, those twisters, So if you ever hear the finger snap, you just know not to be there. So another thing, if this is a pushback, usually that means it's going to be partners. If it's a suck, it's usually spread. So that's another thing you can remember when it comes to like, oh my, was this spreads or pairs? I don't remember. If the previous attack was a suck, it means spreads. If it was a pushback, it means partners. And then we're going to arcane intervention again, or whatever it's called. Arcane revelation. I don't know what I was saying before, but yeah. Basically, this is the cheese strat. This makes this fight so much faster. I mean, we don't have to worry. We're not even gonna see him do his cast for derailment. He's got LB3, and for the final cart, he only does 2 of those, and then twisters, of course. Just look where his elbows are. If his elbows ever go down, you can see his elbow like with his hands going up, then you know it's a twister. Just move out the way. Of course, Dragon use LB3, and now he's done a 1 point attack. That's it. That is literally the fight.